This podcast is brought to you by Renewal by Andersen of Central Pennsylvania, which is offering $400 off every window and $800 off every door. And that's at no money down, no payments, and no interest for a whole year, too. Head on over to renewalbyandersen.com for more information. An electricity substation would route energy to power AI. Meanwhile, test scores indicate that students are still struggling post-pandemic. Snow squalls are still possible in some areas today. Lastly, Santa needs help finding his jingle bells. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. TransSource Pennsylvania, which is an energy infrastructure company, has proposed the construction of an electricity substation in York County, reports the York Daily Record. This substation, which will be built on 93 acres of land the company purchased in Peach Bottom, will route the electricity generated by the Peach Bottom Atomic Power Station and the York Energy Center to transmission lines that'll terminate in Maryland. The energy will also help to power data centers in Virginia for artificial intelligence. The Peach Bottom substation is part of a growing trend among tech companies that are buying places like this in order to spur their AI initiatives, like the reactor at 3 Mile Island, which this podcast has covered before. The Peach Bottom project, should it move forward in time, is expected to amount to $104 million and is estimated to be completed by December 2027. The state education department has just released the standardized test results taken by over 682,000 students in grades 8 through 3 during last school year in Pennsylvania, reports the Morning Call. And based off these results, it seems that a number of students are still struggling academically post-pandemic. In the Lehigh Valley, for example, only 8% of schools are doing at least well in English language studies in comparison to pre-COVID days. And the rest saw proficiency drop by nearly 40 percentage points. 28 schools in the region are doing equal or better in math in comparison, but the other 79 saw that proficiency go down by nearly 30 percentage points. The Philadelphia Inquirer notes that statewide, only 40% of students scored proficient or above the math portion, which is up by 1% at least. English scores were down statewide from 53.7% to 53%. There's still a possibility of snow squalls in some areas of Pennsylvania today, states PennLive. Strong winds and these squalls will possibly be blowing throughout most of the central part of the state, like in Elk and Warren counties. Winds could gust up to 55 miles per hour, so be safe out there. Hopefully it'll all be over by the super early morning, but you never know. Mother Nature's a mercurial broad. Santa's in a bit of a pickle, says Lehigh Valley Live. In an exclusive with Lehigh Valley Live, old St. Nick is bemoaning the fact that he lost his jingle bells between Easton and Phillipsburg while practicing flybys with the reindeer. Now Kris Kringle is asking the public for help, which families can give this Sunday by gathering outside the Phillipsburg Police Department at 9 a.m. to assist with the search party. There's going to be a parade to escort Kris Kringle to the Delaware River, where authorities suspect the bells were lost, and he'll even take photos throughout the morning as the search is conducted. Man, I hope they find them. Happy Friday, you guys. To stay up to date over the weekend, drop on by PennLive.com. And please remember to rate this podcast wherever you may listen to it, and to share it too. Thanks ahead of time, and of course, thanks for sticking with us. I'm Claudia Dimuro. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you Monday for some fresh Today in PA.